Do you want to know how to support your person with the Alzheimer's type dementia in the early stages? I've got a few tips for you. Hi, I'm Joanna. I'm a dementia expert and I make videos like this every day, so don't forget to follow and subscribe. For the month of August, I'm talking about the types of dementia, and this week I'm talking about the Alzheimer's type. So I'm going through the stages of them, and yesterday I talked about what happens in stages 1 through 3, so if you missed that, check that one out. But today I want to talk about 3 things that you can do to help care for your person in those early stages. This, to me, is one of the most challenging stages because they're still physically able to do a ton of things, but they're losing some of they're forgetting more and they're repeating more and they're getting more confused. But physically they're okay, and so they think they're fine and they don't need your help, right? So this is a tricky stage where you really want to be careful with trying not to tell them what to do or take over things for them, but make it their idea. Or saying things like, "Oh, mom, you did all this for me my whole life. I just want to make your life easier by helping with the finances or taking you to appointments," which is some things that you might want to start doing with that person. Also, this is a key time to create trust with your person and also to create a family plan as to who's going to handle what when it comes. These are all things you want to try to do ahead of time and not as the illness progresses, because we never know when they're going to go into their next stage. This is also a great time to introduce memory aids, things like a big calendar that you can cross things off, a whiteboard that you can write things on, or like a medication dispenser where they spit out the meds for them as you fill it up, and then it contacts you if they don't take them. And lastly, you really want to make sure you're supporting their mental health, because this is very upsetting to them that they're going through this and they're starting to realize something is going on with me. I'm not right. They're going to say things like, "Oh, I must be crazy," or "I don't know what's wrong with me," right? And so that's where they're starting to get some depression, a little anxiety about what's going to happen, or them losing their independence. And so definitely bringing on a therapist or talking to a doctor about some medication for those things can really help. Hope that helps. Stay tuned for tomorrow where I'm talking about stage 4 Alzheimer's. If you're interested in more tips and tricks on dementia, check out my new website, www.joannadementiaexpert.com, where you can schedule a one-on-one consultation with me and check out all my online courses.